Hello everyone, what's up? It's me again, Junkmaster3. Sorry for the very bad lighting or whatever in here, but yeah, this is the best I could do right now. This doesn't really matter though, because I'm not going to show any movies in this video. I'm basically going to make a review video and like my thoughts type of video about a movie that I've seen quite recently. I know for sure that I need to do the top 5 of the month for the previous month because we're already in the horror month and I've been like watching some horror movies as well. So hopefully I will be able to make at least 2 horror review videos for this month. Outside of this one, of course. So yeah, but this one I actually saw before the month of October. And this is a horror movie called Hellfest, which to be honest, it's sort of a little funny story about this because I actually read in the newspaper, because sometimes I just watch what they're showing at the cinemas, and often it's the same type of things like, oh, ghost movies over and over and over again, which I am so tired of, and superhero movies, and I mean, I'm so tired of those type of movies. So when I heard about this film and I looked it up and some info about it, I thought, well, why the hell not? This sounds really like interesting and outside of the box because I'm a big fan of slashers in general, I think probably all of you already know about this. So when I realized this new movie Hellfest was about to be about a slasher guy going around killing people, I was like, oh my god, I need to see this one. Um, so yeah, the movie is your typical basic like slasher movie, but something that I really liked about this movie is where it takes place. It takes place at like a Halloween themed. I like a Halloween theme park in a way because you're supposed to be scared in all these type of attractions and things you can do there. So yeah, almost everyone, not all of them, but very many are like dressed up and are about to scare people and from time to time. And of course, our slasher take advantage of this and uses a mask to blend in with the audience or blend in with the people that have costumes on them. So yeah, and I mean, our main characters, to be honest, they're not really that likable. I think some of them were just annoying in my opinion. So right away I thought, let's just kill those people. Um, but yeah, I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, you don't need a great like type of character in a movie like that, because slasher movies, I mean, you can still have like annoying characters, but you can still have like a good movie, because slasher movies doesn't need to have the greatest acting or the greatest characters in a way. But it's about these six friends that goes to this Hellfest, and there's like a rumor out there there's been a killer out there before in on these like Halloween theme parks. So yeah, they're a little bit scared about that, but they sort of brush it off like, oh, that's just a rumor. Um, to be honest, I don't want to spoil absolutely everything about this movie, so I'm not going to go to that many more details about it. But something that I really liked is that, yeah, the fact that it takes place at this Halloween themed park, and and that this slasher himself was like blending in there. Um, Now, something that I mean, to be honest, the kills aren't really the greatest. Some of them were good, and I mean, some of them were really good, and some of them were just way too like rushed in a way. And because when you watch a slash movie, you want to have cool kills or deaths. I mean, some of them were cool, and some of them were quite lame or rushed in a way. But yeah, the acting is all right for a movie like this, and probably one of my favorite sequences in this film. I'm not gonna spoil it, but my very favorite like sequence in the whole entire movie is the ending, which makes you think a little bit, and I really liked that ending. I'm not gonna spoil it for any of you that wants to watch this movie, but yeah, I'm ready to give this movie an 8 out of 10, definitely. I mean, some people will argue, oh my god, this is just any type of slasher movie. It's just so simple and all of that. But I think the main reason why I enjoyed it so much is because it was like so long time since I saw something like that in the cinema, where I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm a big slasher guy fan, a slasher guy. I'm a big slasher fan in general, so I was really surprised that they even showed something like this at the cinemas, and I'm so tired of the ghost movies. So maybe that's sort of a thing why I not ranked, but maybe that's the reason why I rated this movie as much as I did, with an 8 out of 10. So I mean, if you're a big fan of the 80s slashers in general, check this one out, because this is sort of like a throwback type of thing. So yeah, I mean, I know for sure the characters, like I mentioned before, they're not really the most likable ones out there, but I mean, it's a really cool slasher, at least for a newer one. And I was really surprised because the guy who, to be honest, I did not know about this before I went to watch this movie, because I just thought the plot were really interesting. But afterwards, after like I've rated it and everything, I figured out that the guy who directed this one directed like Paranormal Activity 4 or something. And I'm like, how can you go for a movie from a movie which is movie series is basically just complete shit to something really interesting? Because I'm sort of a guy who have always been, I've never been that big fan of the found footage movies in general, and especially not the Paranormal Activity movies. If I have to choose like another like found footage movie, I would rather like watch Blair Witch Project or Cannibal Holocaust, if even that movie is considered a found footage film. But yeah, the Paranormal Activity movies I've never been a big fan of, because yeah, I just think they lack atmosphere, and I do not think they're scary. They're just ridiculous, and yeah, that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's my like review or reaction, or not reaction, but maybe that's my review and my thoughts about the movie Hellfest. So yeah, for any of you slasher fans out there, go check it out. I mean, do not expect the very best slasher out there, but expect some funny and entertaining moments in it. So yeah, Hellfest, 8 out of 10 stars. So hope everyone enjoyed and didn't get bored, and hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.